All right, we live. Hey, how y'all doing out there?
Hey, you good, girl?
Oh,
She excited.
I think the cookie kicked
Tamika
in.
is excited. Right at that exact moment, the cookie kicked all the way in. Shouts out to everybody that's joining us on the Instagram and Facebook Live side. You guys are going to be able to see us everywhere. This is Will name this podcast later. For now, I'm Sienna, and what you going by? Pink Elephant. Tamika, what's good? What?
I mean, my troll babies know me as the Pink Elephant. Also, if you know me from back in the day, styling and things like that, I also go by Concrete. So whatever you want to call me. And if you want to call me Mika, that's fine too. You know, I got a couple alter egos. She answers all of them.
You want a
Okay.
cookie too? Somebody over here asking for one of these cookies. Where can they get one of these cookies
Well,
from?
if you want to buy one from me, that's fine. I mean, where do you live, darling? DM me. Okay, darling?
We heard that, right?
And it's from a chef. It's not from a cook.
I'm kind of scared that I'm eating this whole cookie right
No,
now.
eat the fucking whole cookie. I'm telling you. Don't listen to Rhonda.
That's what she said.
Rhonda doesn't
Every
do
time
that.
you said something about cookie, I'm adding it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, eat the cookie. Eat the cookie, anime.
Her Instagram is Concrete Glamour.
Yes.
Concrete Glamour. They want to order cookies.
Oh, you want to order cookies?
Thank you.
Ain't nothing
Visual,
going on but the rent.
I mean, I know that's
Hey,
right.
You got to have a J-O-B if you want to. How y'all doing? So I want to get into our weekend, right?
You made me want to get into one of the topics already from singing that song.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're showing your age singing that damn song. I want you to know.
I'm the Black Joan Rivers. I don't have an age.
How do you know that you're getting older?
Oh, how do I know I'm getting older? Okay, so
using that song.
Oh, well, that's...
Boom, boom. I'm just saying. I feel you, but
singing that song, yeah, I'm definitely getting older.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish somebody would make that over. Because that's such
you
a dope
it.
song.
You do it over. I think that's the perfect song for you to do over.
Ain't not going but the rent.
If
What's
she's
good,
in it?
Paris Armwood? I see you out there, baby. Let me just tell you something. Bear gang in the motherfucking building. Listen,
What's up,
women
Omar?
love a beard. And
Right.
I'm telling my age a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you got a little gray in that, leave that there.
I've been telling my friend
So
that
sexy.
he's trying to dye his hair.
No!
I'm like, don't dye it. We
you
like
dare.
the gray.
Come
We
on,
like
Silver
a
Fox.
few- you know?
Come on, sexy.
I call myself a Silver Fox. Do you have grays down there yet?
Oh my gosh. Do we gotta talk about that?
I don't care.
I mean, you
I
know,
do.
I usually keep
I
her
do.
waxed so I won't have to be
all
able to
the
look
way?
at that truth.
You want all the way still?
No, I've been a little bushy because, you know, everybody's on my journey. I haven't had it in a while, but I was supposed to go have my wax today, and I didn't do that because I was so relaxed. I finally caught up on some sleep. But yes,
That's good.
this is the vintage vagina. You know what I'm saying? It's vintage vagina. So you know what I'm saying? You know what you say about vintage. Vintage, it could be like, 100 years old, but the value always goes up, baby. So
It ages like fine wine.
it's a
in other
gray or
words.
two. You know what I'm saying? Down there, she mature. She got wisdom.
Exactly.
But when she waxed, she don't know none of that.
Waxed. I'm not waxing all the way anymore. You're gonna have to love a bush if you're dealing with me now.
I
It's
like
over.
a good bush is so good. But what I was
I'm
told.
done.
when
Well,
the-
maybe like in the summer I might do it a couple of times, but that shit.
No, I'm like an Arabian fucking Turkish woman. No, I fucking get on the thighs and shit. My shit is not cute.
I went and got a wax. I just kept my bush though. Like
Yeah.
I did a Brazilian, but I still kept my triangle.
Yeah. Like when I watch porn, I like to watch I don't like to watch the new porn that's all set up like, hi, I'm the pizza guy. Oh, sure. I like the old school, like the VCR kind of like grainy, and the women got a little bush right there.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I think it's so
you
sexy.
don't need a lot of it.
No.
I messed with a dude while I was dealing with a dude for a couple of years actually
Yeah.
that enjoyed and loved
Somebody
the
said keep
bush.
I meet more guys.
He loved it. So I was like, oh, you do? So you let it grow, and now you like, oh, this is a whole nother type of level of freak, a whole nother level of like
Juicy.
you know.
I was told it keeps it
I
juicy,
liked
and
it.
I'm with a woman. Look, Paris Armwood said, keep the bush. Keep the bush alive.
No
Are we doing-
bush.
No bush?
No, I don't know. I'm over here. I saw somebody write nope. I'm like, uh-oh.
This
probably no
dude
bush
said,
over here.
what's good, XL? XL is a dancer, guys, and not a
Sexy.
stripper, because the word dancer has been misused.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, he's a real live dancer, hip hop instructor and everything. Hopefully we can have him on here one day.
That would be fun.
We actually did this show called The Juxtaposed Together. What's good, XL, baby?
Bush
How you
is
doing?
best. Bush is best.
Bush
You
is
getting
best.
both
He said he ain't got a he said he don't have he don't have a beard. So I'll give you one, baby. But Al Tariq, he said seasoned coochie. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay.
I hate the word coochie. I just want you to
You don't like
understand.
coochie?
I really, really hate that word.
You don't like
It's
the word
so nasty. to me.
Kewchie. I spell it
I
different
don't
now.
care. Just saying.
Coochie. No?
That's even worse.
But you like pussy?
Yes.
Really? Pussy?
I
is just-
didn't like pussy before.
Me either.
In terms of the word.
Yeah.
We
But,
just going
boom.
into that, again. But yeah, no, I didn't like pussy in terms of the word
Yeah.
before. But coochie is just disgusting to me.
How about yoni?
I don't even know what that really means.
Yoni is your
like
vagina.
I know what it means, but come on.
All right, guys. What do you like best? What do you like, coochie or pussy
I
or
would never
vagina?
say my yoni. Like,
Do you like what do you like
yoni.
best? Vagina, coochie, or pussy? What do you like to have sex with?
vagina. No, throw your yoni in there. Yoni, coochie. or pussy.
Okay.
Coochie sound nasty every time you say
Coochie
it.
do sound like you did it to
like
some girls from the projects.
it's
in
a
the
little
back.
itchy.
Yeah, it does sound a
Coochie.
little yeasty.
Coochie.
Coochie coo.
Right. Coochie coo. Like not
Little yeasty. Somebody said pussy is good. Oh, pussy is good.
See?
The love
Pussy,
box.
yeah.
You got to be like 85 talking about the love box.
Love box.
I don't want my pussy to make everybody fall in love. Cause I know what that make. I know what that feel like a little bit.
Oh, look. Are you trying to brag on it now?
I mean, that's what I heard.
Oh. I don't talk about mine. It's just, proof is in them.
Oh,
It's
you're
all good.
a little mysterious.
They
now.
over here saying pubes get in your throat. Get the
Come
fuck
on,
out of
how?
here. Don't be a
But she
punk.
bald. She going through her
Stop
balding
being
stage.
a punk and get in there. Get in there.
Them hairs, them hairs.
We
be
gotta
smell-
deal with hair. Don't you deal with a few
yeah.
pubes?
And some of y'all pube hair be really rolled up like segregated peas. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Trying to still be sexy, but you gotta pull a pube out at the
Yeah.
same time. It's very difficult. So we gotta do it. Y'all gotta do it too. Get it together.
That's
we
it.
adults.
And we don't like
don't want
musty
child.
balls. Get your balls together, guys. Get your balls together. The same way you want us to do a smell test, because we do like, I could just get out the shower and I still be like, oh, I'm straight.
All the
Okay.
way straight.
Oh, I gave him the pineapple. Y'all need to do that too. Lift your balls up, go by your taint under there
The
and smell it.
vag.
Because ain't nobody going down there putting their mouth on no musty balls.
How did we get here?
I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is episode 2. This is episode.
Crazy, yo.
Well, everyone seems to like pussy. That's the guys
That's the
are
word.
saying. That's the
Somebody
word.
said vag over here, but no one says that. That's like
That must have been a female.
No, it's a dude.
It's a dude.
The vag.
Oh, he likes respectable coochie.
The
Like
vag.
he likes to go through the whole process of like unbuttoning
vulva.
everything and helping you with your stockings off. That's vagina.
It's actually called a vulva.
Yeah, the vulva.
It's actually the whole thing is
the whole
is
thing is the vulva.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I
Like-
should know that. I've been in the medical field forever. I thought that was another part was the vulva, but we're gonna not talk about that right now.
No. Vagina.
Oh,
Yeah.
Louis said vagina sound like something for a molester. Do you guys agree out there? He said pubes never got. The dude
What
said
he say?
pubes never got in my throat.
Exactly.
It better not, Paris.
No, he's not paying attention. He don't care. That's what it is. If you doing what you're supposed to do, you're not even paying attention to that.
Oh, right. Never got to get right. Like I'm
Just
saying, she's
relax.
shedding like a weave or something. Like what's good?
Like bad weave. What?
How was your weekend this weekend, boo?
Nappy dugout.
Oh, remember the nappy, the snappy nappy?
This is what somebody's saying over here. I'm just reading.
Do y'all like the nappy dugout?
Nappy dugout? Ah, these are horrible.
I love my troll babies. I love y'all. Come on, send me some
Yo.
names for the podcast, guys, because Sienna's more prepared than me. I'm a piece of shit.
I haven't. No, it's not that I'm more prepared.
Okay.
Actually, a person I sent you
Oh,
what somebody said. Don't say
I'm
it
not,
out
I'm
loud.
not. I'm
I
not.
like that name. I'm like I was investigating. I actually did a little research,
Yeah.
and I actually am gonna vote for that name.
Okay.
But when we do it though,
But you were going to do, all right. So let's say, all
you
right.
want to say some of the other names that
Well, I
people
want
can
to,
think
I want to give some of the other names. Okay, let me see what Marasha's saying. Marasha Joseph said, so wait, y'all ain't named y'all privates? Mine has its name. No
Oh, mine-
pussy coochie. I got a name for mine.
Mine too.
Yeah.
We're sharing it.
She's a hood bitch.
You see, I'm like, are we sharing?
I
this
know.
now?
No, mine's is a hood
That's where we
bitch.
going.
She's hardcore.
Mine's not really hood.
No, she's like cute, like something like Stephanie.
Stephanie.
My
No.
coochie name is Rashida.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Rah
Yeah.
rah.
Rah,
I got
rah.
my cousin Rashida on here
Don't
right
make me
now,
put Ra
so-
on you. Ra will beat you up
Rah
and
rah.
tear you down.
Girl.
How you think about life.
Yeah, mine isn't as rough as that. mine ain't as tough. My name ain't as tough. No.
Your name isn't as tough?
No.
I don't know. Do I name it? I said that as a joke, but I don't think that's her real name. Maybe that's her alter ego. Because every like any guy you sleep with, he gets a different version of your coochie, darling. You understand what I'm saying? See, like I know some people think like giving head is a part of sex, but for me, that's like you got to be worth it. Like you have to be something for me to give you head. Everybody, I slept with a guy for 3 years and he never got like head. No, because
that's
just
sad.
well, we just know.
What was he doing? Why not?
I think I tried because you weren't really my man like that. I was deal when I went through that period.
Go ahead, finish your thing. So
Well, we just had this thing, and it was just like, no, you just don't deserve head. Maybe I'm really old school in certain ways, but
I feel like he just wasn't laying it down well.
no, his sex was amazing.
So then you want to suck his dick?
No, not really.
I do. If you If you really are laying it down like that, this is like I would love. Let's do some penis worship. It's definitely. I'm just saying, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with penis worship?
Nothing's
Nothing.
wrong with penis worship.
Oh, so you just kind of give him like the Birdman hands.
I mean, we do a whole host of things. There's a whole array of things that you could do in penis worship. We'll talk about that one day.
Oh, penis worship. Yeah, and we'll talk about sex magic at the same time, guys. But not tonight's show, right?
No.
Because today is just fun. Oh, somebody said they did name Roscoe. Oh, shit.
Runny and
What's
shit.
good,
That's chlamydia.
Roscoe?
That's chlamydia.
That's
If it's runny, it's too runny.
Oh,
We
runny.
don't like
Roscoe
runny
was
dicks.
runny?
I mean, runny nose, Roscoe. That's how I put it together. Is that not what you mean? Is that a different thought? I'm sorry.
When she thinks about Roscoe, she just thinks about the runny nose. Do you have a runny dick?
Yeah, I hope not.
She said,
what's
no, my
good?
girl said, wow, I must taste it. If I'm fucking, I'm sucking. I know that's right.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to get my life then, right?
I mean, no, it doesn't have to be for everybody,
No,
but I just feel like if this is the place that you're, this is our engineer. Hey, how you doing?
Hi,
It's
guys.
okay.
What's your name? What's
Hey,
good, Jamel?
Jamel.
Jamel, our engineers in the house. Oh, his name is Names.
Names, like a name? Names. Got
And
it.
Names got a really good hairline, too. We appreciate you.
Yes, names.
Yeah, and your hairline. That's what's up, baby.
Indeed.
She said, because if I'm fucking, I'm sucking. Like,
Yeah.
but I can't wait till I do lay it down on somebody because
Yeah.
I hate to keep telling
Are
y'all.
you
but
still? You're still waiting for somebody,
15
right?
months, no D, right? 15
Yeah.
months, no D for me. But when I do,
Going hard.
whoever get it, like I'm telling you, I'm going in. You're getting everything. You're getting I'm gonna like master how to
So
suck,
you're gonna
suck a ball and a dick at the same time.
Girl, that's a skill. I didn't learn that one yet. Anybody know how to suck a ball and a dick at the same time?
If anybody know how to suck a ball and a dick at the same time, inbox me.
That's
Let me
just.
know.
I feel that's just a small one. That's just way too small for my liking. I'm not gonna suck it at all. Then
Can we go on that? I know we said we weren't,
Yeah.
but Paris actually raised the question. He said, ladies, listen, this is my group. Hey, pink elephants out there. I love y'all
Oh
for
my
real.
God.
But he did say, ladies, listen, when you're bouncing on a D, like you got to be on your toes, like on your feet. Don't do it on your knees. But then Tana came in and said, listen, that requires a certain size, my dear, to be
Well,
able to do
that
those
part
things
too.
in that way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and don't underestimate a blow-up mattress. I'm just saying.
You keep saying that, and I just feel like it's too much.
No,
bounce.
it helps.
It's gonna be too
all
much
of my
bounce.
strength. No, that it's like it helps. It
It
like
gives
elastic.
a little extra underneath,
and it makes you a little
guess.
light, like
I
gravity,
guess.
and you just
I
be
guess.
like, damn, I'm about to
DJ
spin
Heat,
around.
what's good? Icon, what's up, y'all? Shouts out to everybody that's over here. My Instagram is kind of lit right now. How are you? Facebook, what's good? Chi Chi, Nubian Man, DJ Heat, what's good? Dr. Rel. Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey,
He
y'all.
said, no runny dick here. Hey, y'all.
All right, sorry, Roscoe. I mean, you say Roscoe, that's what I think of. So I'm sorry.
She just thinks of Roscoe from Martin, guys. I mean, what do
Yeah.
you think of?
So
Maybe I'll name
another
mine Shanae. Shanae was about that life.
Shanae.
My vagina can't be about that life.
Nah, she wasn't cute.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman of a certain age, and mine's still kind of, I be having like pictures I take of myself, and I wish I could just release them and just bless people real quick. But I know it's
Of your vagina?
so yeah, it's really cute.
No, we're not doing that anymore.
No, I would never release that. I would never release it, but I'm just saying. Sometimes I feel like, hey, everybody, hi to all the fellas. Let me make you happy today.
Someone just said put more air in it in terms of the air mattress. That
Yeah.
would help.
That's what it is. It was super tight, not loose.
That's what she said.
It's a brand new one. This is when I first, yeah. And it really, I'm telling you, it's like riding on a fully blown up mattress. It's just amazing.
All right.
You be like, no hands,
Oh,
no
no.
hands. You
Can
could
we
do
keep
no
on
hands. I sure do.
Yeah, no, I'm
I would
not
love it.
drinking.
Oh, I didn't bring my wine glasses. I didn't come as prepared as I want to come.
Just take it back. No.
All right, so I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's up here. I want to say what's good, Paris. I love you, baby. Al Tariq Roach, thank you for checking up with Sister John
Hey.
Jones is the one. He's one of my favorite followers. He's one of my favorite supporters. Team John. He's the actually the one that mailed me the gavel and the yeah.
And then she
yeah.
forgot it. Tits from the Bricks was good.
I
Jazz.
did.
What's up?
What's
Joe?
up, Arthur Riley? I see you, baby. Excel Melody Woods. How you doing? Where my ladies at? Y'all
Uh-oh.
scared Alicia? What's good? Let me tell you something. You know how you can look at some people and you be like, I know she's great in bed.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell Alicia's like great in bed. She's
Oh, what gives it away? What makes you think that about a woman?
because you know she's mysterious.
Are you
kinda
okay?
like.
Can you get this from a man and a woman? Like you can, right? Definitely.
Oh, sure.
So what gives it away for a woman and what gives it away for a man? Go.
For me, it's just the quiet, like the mystery behind it.
Yeah.
You know, the confidence without trying to be confident. It just kind of it's natural. And it's just something. I can't really explain it. It's her essence. You know what I'm
And
saying?
what about a dude then?
a dude, like
Yeah.
a dude. I don't know.
She just got quiet. Tamika was been like blasting the entire time.
Louis is fucking farting over here. Okay.
Louis farted.
Louis didn't fart.
You smell fart?
I smell fart.
I smell fart too. What is it?
Here's some Moscato for you.
Oh, it's the
What's
fridge.
good?
I
Oh,
thought I
it's the
smelled
fridge.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that is the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Big Dog owner boss man was over here like burn, burn. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Letting out them Rona farts.
Rona. Yeah, that.
Oh.
See,
Hey.
he got funky farts.
Funky. Yeah.
It's Corona farts.
Corona
You wanna talk
farts.
about Corona farts now.
If you fart on somebody, could you get the corona?
If you fart on somebody, yo, that's just
somebody.
like the most disrespectful thing you could do is fart.
Yeah,
on
don't be like
somebody.
under the covers and fart and try to be funny and wave them. We fighting.
Yeah, it's
Don't do
gross.
that. Don't do that.
Thank God you can't get corona that way. I went to the mall and now they have the things you can.
The hand sanitizer, like
Yeah.
dispensers everywhere.
Mhm. They didn't have that before.
Yeah. So, one of the ways. How was your weekend? We didn't even talk about our weekend. How was your weekend?
My weekend was fine. We are talking about the weekend because
Oh,
the
we
only
are.
thing that's about the weekend has been freaking corona. That's all
It's true.
everybody's talked about.
How do you guys out there feel about this corona? Like, are you like super scared every single day? Are you, and guys, understand this. I'm giving you a treat in our live, but the actual edited version will be uploaded in a couple of days. And the first show will be uploaded maybe by tonight, tomorrow. So we're giving you edited content, but I want to give you a good treat and be on our live, darling.
This is what you told me to do, right?
Oh, we getting saucy, baby. And don't forget, adult game night, April 18th, baby, Union.
You gotta stay on the topic, Tamika.
I do. Shit,
Yeah,
guys.
we're
Okay.
gonna work on staying on topic.
Flo,
we were talking
My daughter
about.
used to produce my show.
We were talking about
Rona.
corona.
Okay, so the Rona. Does the Rona
Yes.
have you guys scared?
Yes.
Like, let me know. Are you really panicking? Are you carrying your hand sanitizer everywhere? Like, are you just making sure of everything that you do? Because I'm not being that cautious for some reason. What's up, Barry? I see you, baby. 420, baby.
I'm not being that cautious either. I mean, generally speaking, I feel like this lady I told you made me feel panicky today.
Right.
Because I was smelling perfume and she was like, you just contaminated yourself like 20 times because I was touching the bottles. I'm
Right.
like, lady, all right. So that made me feel freaked out. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to ignore it. And I
Yeah.
told you, I feel really good. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in a very good place in my life. I feel
Yeah.
good inside myself and working out. Like, I'm not even concerned. I'm happy to have the time off.
Right.
Actually, I'll
Good.
have time with my son. Like, I'm not even stressed about it. I actually feel like, thank goodness.
This
is
happened
happening.
for the greater of good.
I mean, yeah, I'm getting a moment and a break.
Love.
It's mad quiet. People are chilling. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not really like, what's funny? It's not really that much violence going on. Like,
because
Right
people
now.
in the house. People in the house. You get
Well-
some bud. You get you your little what's the apocalypse bay? You know what I'm saying?
what's that?
Survive the apocalypse bay. You gotta get you somebody you could go chill. You know
I
what I'm saying?
don't. I have a lot of people I could make my bays. I mean, they would love to just be rolling up with me and shit
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying.
But I don't know I don't know if you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if your essence, like, I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to this
Like
shit.
if the world ends today, you don't want this to be the last
Yeah.
person.
If
Type
I
of
get
vibe?
blown, if it gets blown up, I don't know if I'm gonna want it to be
like
with that
everyone
person.
is just like a big wave of corona, and then it's just like I didn't want to get this with you.
Corona Bay. That is so
Right.
funny. I do have a Corona Bay. He's just not like
He's not that far
he's
along
not in
yet.
he's just not in the state, darling.
Oh,
So I don't know how we will make that happen.
is he
But
at a
because-
place with a higher level of corona?
No.
You gotta ask.
No, actually not. Yeah, so that's my take on the corona. My corona, I'm not attached to it. I'm not really thinking about it. It's not freaking me out. I really do this believing in the higher power stuff. Like, I see religious people like, girl, you better not, but you just came from church. So aren't you covered by the
Exactly.
blood of Jesus?
Right.
Okay? I don't know who you serve, baby. Let me tell you something. My higher source said I got you on an assignment and a purpose. We can't take you out like that. And I
Not for
believe
no
that.
damn corona.
Not for the corona.
Nah,
Okay?
I'm not going out by corona.
How my pink elephant babies doing out there tonight? Are you guys, I know you guys sent me a whole lot of names, but could you just put it on the comments, the names, so I could talk about it a little bit? Somebody said the kitchen because we serving it hot. Somebody said grown and sexy, and I was really like,
the kitchen because we serving it hot. No.
yeah. Somebody said, but she gave like 10 names. Somebody said grown and sexy. Okay, stop playing.
No.
Grown and sexy sounds
Look at
really
his
old.
face. I wish his
Grown and
face
sexy
was like,
sounds
what
really
the fuck?
old.
Grown and sexy.
What do you guys feel about that? Like, if you were to look at us and just off the top try to think about a name for our podcast, what would you think? What would it be? I'm gonna come back to y'all fellas in 5 minutes.
Names. We're expecting something.
No,
Thank you. No, grown and sexy is not. We're not doing grown and sexy. What'd you say?
You said what?
The kitchen does sound like drug dealers, right?
I didn't even think about that. It does
It's
sound like
true.
drug dealers.
That is a good show for if some drug dealers do a show.
Guys,
Some ex drug dealers do a show. What is on your screen? Why do I look so red? Is my face red?
Yes.
No, but right now is my face red. Oh, it's on that screen.
Yes.
You got. Oh, girl, I was like, I got corona. My face. My face was bright. You see my cheeks on that shit? Wait, no, put it back.
She got a corona filter.
Oh my God. Yo, I look like I got a fever. Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's one of the symptoms.
Here, y'all. Yeah, no. This is the real color of my face. Goodness. Girl.
I bring them to everything.
I'm too light for that shit.
I'm not.
Certain filters you gotta be careful with because you look crazy. Like the ones with the big Japanese people eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like nobody's eyes really
How
look
do I
like
take
that.
this off? I could
What?
give you.
No, I'm saying
Louis, you have the best eyes
saying,
ever.
I'm actually saying, Louis, you know how they make them like how they draw the anime characters with a big giant
Yeah,
eye.
you're
with
supposed
a
to do it to be
fucking,
funny. If you're trying to take pictures being
you know,
serious,
teardrop in they shit. Like that's how the filter is on your face. Nobody's face really looks like that.
I could take it off.
You know?
Take it off now.
No one's face looks like that. All right, so
But a doll, but a Bratz doll. Okay, I think I go like this. Go ahead, keep talking, baby.
No, I mean,
all right. So now, listen, the names. I want you guys to come in. Also, we went over how do you know you're getting old. I sang a damn song, and she said, "That's how you know I was getting old because I say ain't nothing going on but the rent." Okay, but how do I know I'm getting old? I went out this weekend, guys. Okay, because you know my birthday was March 2nd, and Black people celebrate their birthday for the month these days, apparently. So I went out with some girls. I was so tore down. I had like all this Hennessy. I don't drink like that. I'm a wine drinker. Okay, and I was like lifted for 24 hours off an edible. All I needed was some masculine energy. Somebody would have got it. Oh my gosh, the snapper would have came out.
But what does that have to do with you being old now?
No, I just had to throw that in there as a sidebar. But how do I know it's getting old? I was fucking yawning. I was like,
where?
How do I take my filter off?
But where, Tamika? Where were you yawning?
I went to the
at
spot.
The bar?
I was dancing. I was like, my girl was like, bitch, you are not fucking yawning.
How are you yawning on the dance floor?
Like straight up on the dance floor. But I was in the corner. You know, the girls' corner where you just be like, the girls just be chilling. Yeah, I was in the girls' corner. They caught me. I was like, she was like, bitch, did you just yawn? So yeah, I get a little tired. You know
At least you're going out. How I know I'm getting old is I don't want to go out. I'm like, fuck all of that shit. I'm actually really good in the house. That's what I would prefer to do.
Yeah, no, I love being in the house, but and I don't go out all the time, but it's my birthday. This is a celebration. I just feel like I feel like I'm celebrating life right now. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They know my new name. My other alter ego is the Black Joan Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Joan Rivers, and I'm gonna tell you why a little bit. I'll give you about 30 seconds, maybe less. Okay, so real quick, Black Joan Rivers. Okay, when you looked at Joan Rivers, fuck all the plastic surgery or whatever, you never really looked at her age. She just was a talent. She was smart. She was funny. She was witty. She was always on her toes. The way she made fun of celebrity, it just was like she had this I don't care attitude. And then outside of entertainment, she was just what I heard about her philanthropy and everything and how she treated the janitor is the same as she treated the CEO. Yeah. She died doing what she loved to do and nobody thought about Joan's fucking age, right? So that's me. I don't have an age. I'm a fucking unicorn. Okay? That's what I am. And I'm some Black Joan Rivers. So yeah, that's how I knew I was getting old because I was yawning. And I would like the fact that I could wear sneakers in the spot like that.
Yeah, that's another way I know I'm getting. I was just saying that to myself the other day, like, damn, you ain't even really trying to like get any heels or like wear them out anymore. I'm trying to figure out ways that I can still look sexy and not wear heels.
Right.
That's a definite sign of getting old. Because before
the
it was like automatic. I'm wearing some type of high ass heel.
And I don't care if my feet hurt. We're in this club, honey.
Now
we're gonna play this shit off.
Nah.
I'm not doing that. I need comfy shit.
I need to look cute but comfortable.
Okay, so what's good? Melody Woods, how you doing? Listen, guys, remember, August 18th is adult game night, okay? If you have any
what are some games they're going to be doing there?
All right, so we're going to definitely be playing. The theme is bring your inner child out, okay? So there'll be no judgment, whatever. So we're going to be playing musical drunk musical chairs. That's one of the games. Okay. So whoever ends up winning, you're going to probably be the drunkest because the longer you last, the more shots you'll get. Also, we'll be playing Connect Four, Bring Out Your Inner Child. There will be a poker table as well. Spades, pity pat. Drunk limbo, it's a little tiny little stage, so that'll be fun. We're doing raffles 50-50, meaning if we raise $500, $600, whatever, you will get half of that pot. So the more raffle tickets you buy, the better chance you have to win, and the bigger the pot will be. Okay. Also, and it's a meet and greet. It's like people of this group, I told you guys to follow Sienna as well, because we are a community, right? And so far so good. No, my people's helped me. Listen, because of you guys, I'm barely coming out of my pocket. You understand, to see how this is going to turn out, because once it gets bigger,
what's good?
Once it gets bigger, I'll once I see how this turns out, it'll get a lot bigger. Okay. Yeah. So adult game night, it'll be a lot of childhood games, some grown ones like poker, and we'll be serving drinks. You get food. And I want to shout out to Lick the Top. No.
Yeah.
Lick the Tip.
Lick the Top. It's not Lick the Tip. Oh God. It's Lick the Top. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Lick the Top Catering, baby. I want to give a shout out to him, Rakeem Singleton. He's also having a comedy show coming up. I'll put the details on the Pink Elephant group as well as my page. Shout out to him. Anya, who will be serving us some desserts. Listen, people were I'm so blessed, y'all. Inbox like, I can donate this, I could do this, I could do that, and
this is when April 18th, right?
Saturday, April 18th.
Can they buy tickets now?
No, they're going sell on March 18th. We're going to give you guys a 30-day window.
Perfect. And what's up, Melissa Melbourne? Shouts out to you, Ryan the Jeweler. How are you, DJ Salute?
Hey, Ryan.
Shouts out to both of the groups over there on my Instagram and Facebook at More Sienna, please. Don't forget to go and follow the Pink Elephant group on Facebook, and Tamika Gordon, or that's the Concrete Glamour on Instagram.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, we were talking about a little bit too. I have this thing called Cheat Day that I'm doing now. And basically, it's like cheat on your regular regimen, cheat on your bad habits, basically. So during the week, we should all be working out at this point. We should all have a regular regimen. Gentlemen in the room, we got regular regimen that we doing all week, right? Yes. So on Saturday, I just want people to come out and do like a different type of exercise. So this time we did a boot camp. Shouts out to Tony Baker. Okay. He came to the park and we did a whole boot camp, running hill, sprints and burpees and all the type of shit that nobody likes, but it was great. And next week, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a cardio kickboxing class next week. Maybe. So, but we want to do cardio kickboxing. We want to do yoga. We want to do CrossFit. Maybe some, I want to go to the trampoline place, to do a party, so we could do some jump work there.
A trampoline place sounds amazing.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That's a lot of endurance.
And then we can have our a cheat meal too. I do a cheat meal on Saturday. So I was very, very, very proud of myself. I talk to you guys all the time about food addiction and dealing with those type of issues. And I definitely went. You still working on that filter?
Yes, no, I'm done. Better. The filter's off.
Better. So I went to Whole Foods thinking that I was gonna be like halfway healthy. But I didn't get, I was going to get a whole box of oatmeal raisin cookies. I didn't get it though. I only just got one oatmeal raisin cookie. And that was my cheat meal. So I did good.
So guys.
Have you been doing good?
I've not been doing good. I've been doing awful.
Don't say that.
Well, yes, because last night I actually, I had the major severe munchies. I was drinking. I needed real food, not like rabbit food, in order to soak up that alcohol. I had to. So
that's one of the other reasons I stopped drinking like that.
I don't drink though.
Drinking had me totally like off a damn near a raw food vegan diet for like over 6 months because I drank too much. Okay. And then out of nowhere I ate some fucking jerk chicken. Like I ain't have no meat at all. And then I was too drunk. Like I got too drunk because like you say, eating rabbit food, eating like salad and maybe a little bit of rice, like fruit and shit. You can't hold no kind of liquor like that.
For sure. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to try this again next week because, I know how to eat vegan and all that other stuff. I was raised. Yeah. It's easy for me. But I've been doing terrible, and I'm not happy with myself about that. But I'm going to do better. Okay. So listen, Sienna it's a movement. It's cheat day. It's to reward yourself from this lifestyle change. It's not just our summer bodies, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lifestyle change. And if we can all come together and support each other on cheat day, and it's like a congratulations, right? It's like your treat for doing well. It's just a pat on the back, and you can share like, listen, I had freaking ice cream, I had this, and we come together as a support group. Also, Sienna is putting things together. As she said, she did a boot camp. Go meet her at the park. It's whatever location it is. You can announce it. I'll announce it on the Pink Elephant.
Yeah, thanks.
And we'll create this group. And for people that didn't meet each other, because I have some of my favorite people on my group that I literally talk to every day, or I see them posting every day. And I cannot wait to meet you guys at game night. Like,
wait,
I can't.
Somebody said, Julia Scott on Facebook said, drinking stops your body from burning fat. Is that true?
I never heard of that in my life. I thought drinking is full of sugar.
Okay. So that's that. I'll go with that then.
Okay, Names.
Thank you, Names. He said it messes up your muscle mass.
Did you think of
Mad Poppy? What's good?
Did
DJ
you guys
Primo.
think of anything?
Lunik, what's up? No, they ain't thinking no names.
No, you know they guys that quick. That's why they need us in their life.
The Pink Hour.
But I think that's cute. But I think that incorporates. It has to be solely away from me. I'm the Pink Elephant. She's her own entity. But yeah, we just have to not even. It's just a separate entity.
Got the name, y'all.
Because we're our own brand, but together we have to just drive that movement.
Kroger, what's good? I am Lunik.
Nah, that sounds like some strippers. Glitter and glam.
Glitter and glam.
But the one time, yeah, you're gonna
show people how to do lashes.
You're gonna definitely insert some Waka Flocka on that.
And we're gonna teach them how to do lashes.
Oh, we're gonna teach them how to do lashes
on Glitter and Glam, bitch.
Oh yeah. And Sonus. CJ Cracks tried to be funny.
He said, "Not your girls next door."
The girls next door. We're better.
Not your girls next door.
Oh, not your girls next door. I think that's kind of cool.
I don't know.
But it's a long Not Your Girl Next Door podcast. It's kind of.
You don't have to add podcast. It's just like you don't have to say your name is DJ anything anymore. You could just be the name. What is it?
Parliament. Let's bring that back, baby. That sounds like something hot. It won't be this show, guys, but I got a heavy male following. And because we be on our stuff, not on this show, but I'm gonna get at y'all. Y'all know I'll be having y'all back, right? We're gonna talk about toxic women, okay?
Oh Lord.
But just not on this show.
I mean, you talking about it now, you might as well bring it up. We got how much more time left?
No,
what time
I kind of
we got a half an hour. What you gonna talk about?
All right, this could go. This is something I want to.
You would rather talk about the red man slap thing over that?
I'd rather talk about the red man slap thing. I was thinking about towards the end, like just mention it, just keep that in their brain as a. Or I could talk about
also. Do your toxic feminine stuff.
Really?
Do it.
Okay. I mean, I don't. All right. I don't want to get. But it's kind of a deep topic. That's why I like to.
And we got 20 minutes to dig in.
Okay. So, guys, I want to say this. This is I did a live not too long ago, and it's the accountability year. This is your year of accountability. Okay, we're gonna take accountability for our effed up shit. We're not gonna say, I was good to him and blah blah blah. He was a good man, blah blah blah. But the only reason why I did this, but ladies, we're not gonna do the but. We understand. Please don't rebuttal me with, but men be doing this. We know what they're doing, but we're going to take total responsibility and accountability for the shit that we do. Okay. That's what we're going to do. And that's really our place of healing. Us in the Pink Elephant, we talk about a whole lot of funny stuff, but people, I don't know if some people see the healing. I feel like the men are more vulnerable. They are more open. I had one guy, I won't say his name, but we know him as he's one of the legends, baby. When he said some hot shit on there, like somebody put up a post that said, do men take responsibility for things they did, whatever. And however the question went about, it was a conversation. And he goes, I was the one I only had two long-term relationships. And I could say that I was a toxic one. I was the one that messed them up. And I appreciated that. I thought that was hot.
But can you tell me what you said, a toxic woman or a toxic feminine? What was the initial...
toxicity in a toxic woman? Yeah, toxic.
A toxic woman.
Toxic. So you could be toxic subconsciously. You don't even know you're toxic.
So anybody can have toxic ways or be considered to be toxic.
But I want to focus on women.
Saying like toxic femininity as opposed to toxic masculinity? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just talking about toxicity in women. I think it's so easy for us to talk about how we've been dogged out by a man, how a man did us so terrible and everything. And okay, all of that, your experience, I cannot tell somebody about their experience. Mm-hmm. But when I hear somebody talk about a story about how they broke up with somebody and all they talk about is what that person did, I tune out because I'm too much of a realist. I'm too much of a feeler, and it does not take one. So my thing, even in my relationship, okay, I took accountability and I talked about it with my elephants and they appreciated that, which allowed, because the energy that I put out there, which allowed men to feel a little bit more comfortable to speak in their truth, darling. And that's what we do on here, right? In the elephants, we keep it real. That's what we're
I
gonna
think
do.
that I can't speak from any other place but my own personal
Right.
experience.
Me
so
too.
within all of that, I feel like the only toxic things that I've done in my past relationship was not being truthful to myself
Period.
and honoring what it is that I know that I deserve and I want.
Period.
That was the toxicity in my relationships when I was very young, say maybe 20, early 20s or whatever. I definitely cheated. I definitely was not faithful in a relationship before, but once I decided that I no longer wanted to be a cheater anymore, moved on to another relationship. The toxicity that I produced was me allowing myself to be treated incorrectly.
And that's what we're talking
That
about.
was
And that's
mine.
and actually when we had coffee time with my girls, because they call it coffee time or whatever, and we get deep and we talk, that's what we're talking about. I was a liar, right? And I'm not talking about making up lies. I'm gonna tell you, I gave you like my representative. I became the woman that man wanted me to be instead of operating out of my authentic self
Yeah.
and who the hell I was,
I
right?
think that's most women, to
So-
be quite honest.
Well, not everybody sees that. So this is we're talking about this stuff because it's okay to see yourself in that way. A woman, it's easy for a woman to even subconsciously play the victim because a man is a man, and due to their gender, it's like, they're the stronger person in certain ways or whatever. Where it's just so easy for us to beat up on the man, but we're not going to do that because why did I stay my toxic ass in this relationship and allow that? What was wrong with me? Let me take accountability for the shit that I did wrong. So that's what we're doing. It's accountability 2020, right? So what I did wrong was, you know what I'm saying? My ex, the people that know him, I keep him, I'm not secretive, but I keep him private, baby, because I have to. But everybody know he was that, But I became this woman that I thought he would want, not even thinking that I was dope as hell. You understand what I'm saying?
So it sounds like to me, no, not to cut you off on
Yeah.
no disrespect, but it's like for the both of us, it sounds like to me, it's just the part that was toxic about the women is the fact that we didn't honor our personal selves, as opposed like you were not necessarily that you fucked up the relationship, you just didn't honor yourself.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. We didn't honor ourselves, or maybe, we didn't honor the relationship, because cheating is not honoring the relationship, and trying to get back and a cheat for a cheat don't make anything easier. And sometimes you got to get down. When you dig deep, you can't dig just semi-surface. You got to get down to the pinky toenail. And that's a lot of things come from childhood, this and the third. That's why I say, now whoever gets me, okay, is going to get the best version of myself. I am whole, darling. And that's because I did the work and I took accountability. It's so easy. I find myself saying, but. That's what I want to cut out. I'm like, yeah, he did this, but. The reason why I did but, he did, but. No, you did this because you were operating out of some type of toxicity. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from your childhood? Do you got daddy issues? Blah, blah, blah. I was very spoiled by men, but I also realized that a part of that and how I picked men was maybe it was some daddy issues. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it was, I want to feel like this princess and this thing that, at one time, because my daddy was a gangster, he wasn't able to do that all the time. You understand? Maybe I am attracted to this. So let me get back to the basics, like a baby. Like, who the fuck am I? You understand what I'm saying? Really, I know I like this and the third. And now that I found my voice and who I really am, man, baby, whoever get this, I'm telling you. That's why I'm very selective. I'm good. I love me.
That good karma over here on
Love.
Instagram says yes, queen.
I love me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they able to see me at all? Because I
I think they see you.
Where's my comments?
I don't
There we
really
go.
know how to talk about this subject because,
But I don't. That's
feel
why I
like,
don't want to get deep. That's why I don't want to get too
No,
deep.
no.
This
I
might be a
mean,
pink elephant thing.
no, it's not a. It's
Look,
not a pink elephant thing.
Okay,
It's just the fact that, like,
accountability.
I mean,
I don't want to blame a man today. I want to talk
it's
about
not
what
about
we doing.
blaming a man. I feel like in terms of your certain situations, they may have been the motherfucker that fucked it up.
No,
So it's not about
Sienna,
blaming them. It's the fact about
Sienna,
calling a spade a spade. Just
we
like I can be
we create our
accountable
own reality no
and
matter
say
what a man
it
does.
is. Exactly.
Okay,
And
so
that's
I
why
don't want to
said-
talk about the man. That's what we do all the time. I said straight account. If I keep going like, well, the reason why I did this is because I don't.
No.
Want
My initial conversation from the beginning of this was the only thing that I could say that I did that was toxic was not
Right.
honor myself.
Right.
So in terms of that part of thing, not understanding myself, the accountability was that part. Realizing
Okay.
that
I
me
see what you're
having
saying.
an understanding in my own mind of what it is, like who I am, like you said,
Yeah.
and what it is that I'm going to accept from my partner. And what it is that how I'm also going to be able to
Let me
honor
write
that
this down,
person.
because I don't want to forget what I'm about
You
to
know
say,
what I'm
'cause that's how
saying?
I want to piggyback
So
over
yeah, no,
that.
you good.
Okay.
So in that respect, that's how I see the accountability part. And again, this is all personal conversation. I can't speak for the general public
No,
of
but
women.
somebody's gonna
You know
feel
what
what
I'm
we're
saying?
saying, and
Yeah,
a girl
yeah,
like
no.
that identifies that, and they're
I'm
gonna
only
feel
saying
comfortable
that
talking about
because
it.
I understand that. I'm only saying that because people believe that when you speak, you're also speaking for them. So that's why I'm being clear and saying, like, this is my experience. Anybody else's experience, it could be
But a lot
however
of
they felt, you know,
okay, that's how you feel.
toxic for them.
I'm saying that I identify with women because women speak to me all the time, and I'm not a doctor, and I don't have to be. I am a realist, and I understand life, and I have a lot of experience in this shit with women and men, right?
Yeah.
And I identify, and I see women that don't have I can diagnose that because I am a person that has accountability. It is not hard for me to apologize, darling. It's not. I see people struggle with that. I see people struggle with just basically saying I was wrong, but I still said that the only reason why I did this, no explaining.
So you're saying that this is something that women don't do.
Not
women
all
don't.
Women.
Of course, okay, but
right. A lot of time, with my experience with a lot of
topic.
women, now that I'm meeting women, they talk about this and they're getting better, right? But a lot of women still got a lot of work to do. And before you continuously blame the man, let me tell you something. It's all energy, right? Everything goes around. Energy is transferable. So if I keep accepting the bullshit all the time from somebody, or I keep allowing myself not to be authentic, I am going to attract those things.
Absolutely.
Now that I have changed the way that I feel, because the universe does not respond off of actions, it responds off of emotions and feelings. You can't hide that shit, right? So now that I feel good about myself and I really love myself, and there's some things I won't take. Let me tell you something, baby, okay? The men that I am attracting are totally different. All right? Understand that. So when people be like, because I believe that shit in myself and I hold myself accountable and I apologize to myself for not even believing in who I am, all of that, my self-talk is serious. You understand? So now when I check, some men don't even, some be straight up meek. I don't even think I'm good enough for you. Grown ass men, all right? I just feel like in order for me to get with you, I got to be like this. That means I'm doing something right. So it's the energy. So if you want good, if you keep on accepting the bullshit from the man, you know what you are now doing? The energy that you're putting out in the universe, you know what you are now doing? You are not allowing that man to grow. So you are both holding each other back. You're stagnant. The universe got to handle him. You keep trying to save him, and you keep getting spanked. So all of that, this is the stuff. This is real. It's deeper than just how I feel.
What does that say? But what does that say about you if you're attracting people like that?
You got to change something deep. People don't get deep. People just say, well, I just made a mistake with this. You got to get to your childhood. It's deeper than that. You got to get to your daddy. You got to get to everything. Now, I don't feel bad also about attracting. I always attract men that were a little successful, right? I've always attracted men that had a little something going on for themselves, because I got a lot of drive, and men are attracted to drive, right? Or whatever. That's another show. But I also had a type. And it's like, why do I have this type though? You know what I'm saying? Why am I not giving like this type of person a chance? So why, I got to get deep, and you get deep, and you find some shit out. When you ask God or the universe, Yahweh, Jehovah, Allah, whatever you call your higher source, to reveal yourself to you, and you got to be ready. Let me tell you, baby, it don't feel good, but that's when you do the work. You do the work. Do the work. Now you know what it is. You know who you are. You know you're great, but you did all this shit to fuck it up. And once you put that to the surface and say, I don't want to be that no more, and really make a conscious decision and do that fucking work, because guess what? They're going to hate on you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to play you out. She thinks. You got to go through all of that shit, because before you are blessed with abundance and everything, you got to see if you can stand the fire. And once you get through that shit, I'm telling you, you'll attract certain things.
So what are the ways in which women can adjust themselves to be more accountable then? If that's something that we need to work on, because it tends to, I'm just going off of what I'm hearing so we can round this conversation out, right? Because we can tend to keep going on about things, and it definitely brings in a whole host of other conversations as well. So within accountability for women, where does that start then? What is the road towards, or the steps that you take towards being honest with yourself, I guess, in order to attract a man that is also honest with himself? Is that the moral of this conversation, right?
Yes, it could be. It could be too. It could be, if we segment, yes, it could be that too, because it really is about essence and energy and what you attract. It really is that the basis, right? So I think I want the first exercise that I want all the women to do who have a hard time with accountability. You might get that from your parents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go in the bathroom, honestly, and this is not easy, and look at yourself in the mirror for at least 3 minutes straight. Don't turn away. Don't get distracted. Get deep into your thoughts, right? And go into the mirror and just stare, because it's uncomfortable. You want to look around. You want to go like this, and yourself is going to start being revealed to you. You got to really listen. You got to listen to God working you, okay?
Can you like work up to 3 minutes? Because that's a long time.
That is.
It's like meditation.
But try. Just try.
I mean,
Don't,
yeah.
even if you want to, try. Don't limit yourself to a minute. And you can if you want to, but try.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
the more you have that exercise, it's just like the first 3 push-ups, and the trainer's telling you, you're like, I don't got one more in me. Yes, the trainer's like, yes, you do. It's not going to be easy. This is not the easy ride. Doing this work, you've been like this all your life, so you're not going to change overnight. But do the work. I'm telling you, life is much better for me. I used to have anxiety attacks, insomnia, all of that. I refused to take take medicine. And now that I feel differently about myself, I used to have anxiety attacks at work. Like, damn, what's wrong? I'm not even thinking about nothing. But inside, it's a battle. Something is going on. That's not a normal feeling just to be waking up in the middle of the night with anxiety. That's not normal. I don't go through that no more. The most I slack is a little bit of sleep because I'm hustling. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm all right. I feel okay with losing sleep over hustling than being a freaking lazy ass person and just tired for no reason, unproductive. So I'm good with that type of tiredness. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm lacking really is some sleep. But I'm telling you, once I changed inside, my life was just different. It really was.
So that's a step that women have to take towards being accountable.
Be comfortable with yourself.
Being comfortable with yourself. Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what's another step? Being comfortable with yourself.
I'm not the guru of this. I could just tell you.
Girl,
I could just tell you what I do.
Yes.
If you want to feel this good, right?
I mean,
you're asking me for more? Okay. The next, start to recreate your circle. A lot of things can be holding you back from your authentic self because what happens is you start to worry about people's feelings, and feelings are not facts. Okay? So you got to be able to be like, you have to really be doing the work. You got to be able to. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so we've been talking about toxic women for a change in relationships, and at this point we've been saying like, well,
in a loving manner.
Yeah, in a loving manner,
Yeah.
definitely. We're doing
No
this with all of the respect that's possible. What I was saying is that, as women, maybe you don't realize you're being toxic, but even if you do, you still, you own up to it, or you maybe you don't own up to it, but you continue the behavior. Just like there's a lot of men that have toxic behaviors and they know that the shit is toxic, but they continue to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no difference in any of that. Just
Absolutely.
like there's no difference.
Yeah, it's no difference, and we kind of go through the same things. I just feel like I love sometimes when somebody said something to me, right? They go, when you open a door for somebody, you're not supposed to open a door expecting for someone to say thank you. Opening the door for someone is about you. You're that type of person. If somebody's coming through, I open the door.
I had somebody tell me that about love, that
Right.
you shouldn't expect somebody to say I love you back.
So when the person walks through and they'll say thank you, as Black folks, you're welcome. Now we already put something on them that they owe us something. And the reason why I did this is to get a thank you. No, I opened the door because I'm polite. I was raised a certain way. I have mannerisms, and I'm not doing it for a thank you. That's your business. And I don't feel no type of way if you don't say thank you because I'm good and I'm not operating out of ego.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even really notice it because I just open the door for people and I keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my energy is. You understand? And that resonated with me. I said, all right, I'm not doing nothing good, even if it's just opening the door for someone with intentions of expecting something back, because that's just who I am. I embody that. I'm a good person. I was raised right. I have manners.
So you feel the same way about I love you then? If you say I love you to somebody, you saying it because that's how you feel. It doesn't matter if they say it back.
Right.
They don't have to say I love you too. But what's the difference?
Yeah, no. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because what you're talking about is attachments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can let
Ego
the idea
too.
go, that I'm doing this because this is the person that I am. So when I say I love you to a person, I'm saying this because this is how I feel. It has nothing to do with how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do it for somebody just so you can say it back. You're doing it because that's what you want to do, right?
Yes, that's what I want to do. Yeah. It's all about self. And you'll attract that. It's all about self. When you ever just saw somebody that's just super humble?
She ain't answer that one.
No, okay, say it. I'm sorry. I'm in my head.
No, I said which one?
What? Say it again.
Is that all right too? Just like you said, it doesn't matter if somebody's holding the door. For if somebody says thank you for holding the door,
right?
Somebody don't gotta say I love you too.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so my bad. So no, you don't. I've said I love you to people without expecting that I love you back, and it doesn't mean I'm so head over heels in love love with you. I might have like a connection with you. Like, I love you.
Mhm.
And if you don't feel the same way, that's fine. I don't really set myself up.
Is that okay in a romantic relationship?
Well, how you feel is how you feel. How that person feels, how they feel. It's just a hard pill to swallow, maybe,
Yeah.
that uncomfortability. But I'd rather have the truth.
Yeah.
Your comfort zone is your failure zone. I don't need to be comfortable. Let me know what's good. So when I'm always prepared for honesty and the truth, I don't have any expectations of how
It's
that might
only
make me
bad when
feel.
you don't like the person like that. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because I definitely like freaked me out with a guy before because I wasn't feeling him like that. And he was like, I think I love you. I'm like, no,
stop.
don't,
Love me.
but don't. Right. You feel bad, but I'm like, but don't love me though, please. 'Cause
You're a
please.
cap too. You guys, caps.
I can't.
I just came
I'm
from a
have
girl-
to be all the way. That's exactly
The
what it
bushy
was.
bitch, bitch. Okay.
That's exactly what it was. And that was good, but that was all that we had. And that was short. That was it. Sorry. I mean, it happens. Don't y'all feel like that? That's what men say that they feel sometimes with women, that, you know, it's not and I love you or I'm about to be your boyfriend. It was just we had a sexual connection and that's cool. Sure.
Yeah.
I wish they could see you, Lynn.
I know. Should I turn? Can I put you on? Okay.
This is my cousin, me and T Rob. Right? So, when we were T Rob just graduated college. Like I told you guys, I'm from a foster home and so on and so forth.
Right.
So we and my brother, we moved into an apartment together. I had my own apartment.
Mhm.
And I gave up the apartment to move in with my guys. You know? We was probably about 20. We were from the age of 23 to 25. We still
Okay.
So for us, it was about a trophy. It was about a title.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Putting them under the belt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we was seeing how many we can do in the summer.
He's talking about women.
Yes.
Talking about how many women you
Oh,
can
he's
do.
talking about women.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I wanted to be clear
wow.
that we know the topic.
Yeah, he's talking about women, ladies.
You just specifically said, we're just all about the sex. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it was more so about the title.
It doesn't matter. It's still about the sex. At the end of the day, it was the point of the matter is that you give my camera back. The point of the matter, it don't even matter. The point,
1 minute.
it doesn't even matter. The point was
It was the hunt.
the
It
point.
was the hunt to get you in the
What,
bed.
whatever,
The hunt to get you there.
whatever.
When I was,
Because men are hunters.
courting you, when I was courting you to get you in the house at the time.
Whatever. It's still the same scenario but you don't want it to go any further past this initial, you know, like root chakra survival, like, you know what I'm saying, mating type of way. That's it. It's strictly primal. It was no other intention behind it. That's what I'm saying. That's what's up. Good for you.
I remember when you
out
first
of
met
out
him.
of the many,
Louis was open.
out of the one out of the
Yeah.
many, right? So that's okay.
It was more how she did it. The women that I was having, at the time she knew I'm like, yo, I got multiple women that I'm dealing with at the time. So, you know, this is what I'm dealing with. And she was like, all right, okay. You know, she dealt with it. She said, you know, I'm still not dealing with somebody, but, you know, still kind of dealing with somebody. And she was kind of debo the women that was around me. I stopped picking up the phone, less for shorty.
How did she debo them?
Yeah, what did she do?
I'm not going to disrespect you, right? So
Right.
I'm not going to go out of my way. So never in my life I'm not going to go out of my way to disrespect a woman. It's just something in me. I just think.
Okay.
Right? So if you with me and we in the bed watching TV,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to answer the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not about to communicate.
So you just spent a lot of time
I'm not about to
together?
text. She started coming over, right? Taking me different spots, showing me different things,
Mhm.
bringing me to different places, introducing me to different things.
Smart woman.
Mm-hmm.
Just by her, obviously that took time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Along with educating me, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and just showing me different things and showing me how she wanted to be treated opposed to how I wanted to treat her.
Mm.
You know, something
Nice.
totally different.
Nice.
And then the
That energy.
understanding, a bond was built from there
Mm.
to make me say, oh, you know what, let me chill out a little bit.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Some tips.
Okay.
Comes out, something came good out the hoarding when we home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Appreciate
One
you.
of the many. That's so good. The
Well,
odds. May the
that'll be
odds
another
be in your
show.
favor, ladies.
Yeah.
May the odds be in your favor. Okay.
That's another show.
That was
women.
the moral of the story.
Oh shoot, I'm really on 5%.
May the odds be in your favor. In the days of Corona, may the odds be in your favor. Okay.
Well, I just been very positive.
So she was
life.
leading. That's what Al Hardy said. Yeah, basically.
She was leading.
Leading. She was leading. You said that she was showing you different things, exposing you to different stuff, teaching you things. She was leading in a sense.
In her position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, of course. Mm-hmm.
You know, some women out here, just like some men, they
Right,
think it's
on
a
the
female
sideways.
job to do a man's situation, like y'all was saying last week.
Mm.
If a nigga feel like, you know what I mean? If he feel like you should be going 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should be doing this and that.
Yeah.
But then, bro, that ain't that she is mad with this motherfucker being mad. Then.
Exactly.
Right.
We just
Doing your
homies.
motherfucking job and hers.
Right.
What she need you for?
That's what yeah, like we might as well just be roommates. Like I don't
Right.
if
Oh,
that
we
if this
homies.
is how
We
we
just
right, if
friends.
this is how we gotta look at it, we're gonna have each other's back and all other stuff. You trying to put a limit and a dollar sign on it, that's not what we do. Our 50-50 ain't gotta
So yeah, bro, that's what I was trying to say is to you, ladies. I got this question.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm not keeping this on
No,
your
you
podcast.
good.
But what is 50-50 then?
I don't understand
Like,
what that
what is-
means. I don't understand what it means. I just say you just
Because I
understand each other.
She's pro woman. I know you are too. You know,
I'm not a feminist.
straight feminist.
I'm not a feminist.
I am.
Yes, Sienna is, but I'm not a feminist.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to say. So Sienna, what's 50-50?
What makes you think that has anything to do with feminism?
I think because this is why. I think with most women,
Uh-huh.
if we've been 50-50, they think I'm supposed to pay 80% of the bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's something that only females do that because I wouldn't do that with my guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, say it again. I don't even understand what you just
We went
said.
in 100% three ways. No, you just said what that have to do with femininity, right?
Feminism.
Feminism.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying only women would ask you to do that with a man. You wouldn't do that with your boys. You
To
understand?
do what? 50-50?
No, what he was saying is that when he's involved with a woman in a financial situation,
Uh-huh.
the woman expects him to carry more of the burden.
Right.
Which it should be.
But he's
Oh.
saying that if it's a 50-50, it should be a 50-50 situation.
Where does that start?
Yeah.
Because a lot of you saying like a lot of feminists do believe in that.
Figure out where's the gray area.
Mhm.
Because where's the? Cause you say to me 50-50, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't understand how this has to do with feminism because, like, let's understand what feminism is really quickly. Like, this just means that we are, like, treated in the same way. We have the same opportunities. There's no, like, oppression on what we're able to do, our rights, all that type of stuff. But I mean, like, so I'm just saying, I just want you to understand what feminism means. Like, that's really what it means before we go into, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And in that respect, it means like equality, 50-50 means equality. Like for me, I believe that we should have equal representation in the government. Because our numbers, our population is so interesting. Our population is actually 50-50, men and women in the United States of America. Men even like to quote that there's more women than men, right? But our government doesn't reflect that at all. We don't get an opportunity to have as much say in what's happening here when that is our population does reflect that. It just does. All kinds of women, just like it's all kinds of men. So within that, to me, that's like a 50-50 idea. I mean, I think that if you can, it's just feminism means that you have the right and the opportunity to have the conversation with your partner about what it is that you want to agree on. It's not like already a set rule about what it is. So that's the 50-50. Yeah. Uh-huh. You mean like for bills or something?
I mean, just like you dealing with your significant other.
Yeah.
What's 50-50? What's specific?
Me giving my part to this relationship and you giving your part to the relationship is 50-50. Like,
for instance, we move into a house together.
mm-hmm.
This house is X amount of dollars. $2,500 a week.
Right.
Not only that, your time is different in your house. You taking care, you clean, you do like y'all have children.
Mm-hmm.
You clean, you do, you know, your womanly duties like you wash up our girls.
Yeah.
You know, do the cooking more so and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, his job is not as, I guess, hard as yours is when it comes to like doing the cleaning or whatever. Just
Right.
In
Okay.
the house.
Yes.
And not only that, even your actual day job might be a little different.
Okay.
So what
Meaning day job, meaning what?
you go to work at before you come home.
Yours or the woman's? The woman's day job is different. So she works a day job,
Right.
and then she also does the household duties with the children and the cooking and the cleaning and the washing of the clothes.
That's when,
Okay.
He may make a little bit more money, or y'all might make the
Okay,
same
he
money.
makes more money.
Or
Mhm.
it's probably both. Y'all might make the same. So
Okay.
where does it? You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah,
does-
I hear you.
So the 50-50 to me part, right, in this conversation, because I've witnessed this with my mom and my stepfather. Like my mom worked all the time. My stepfather worked all the time. They did. My mother also worked all the time and cleaned and cooked and dropped the kids off and picked them up and did homework. My stepfather worked and paid bills. He did. He paid bills. My mom also chipped in on bills. They had a joint account. They had separate account. You know what I mean? Like they did all that. To me, that's semi 50-50. Not quite, because my mom actually did all of the situations with the children.
Right.
All of the household duties. She did more. So the 50-50 lines up in like what is the back end that dad is gonna put in. That's where the 50-50 lies.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like where does dad supplement this extra energy that mom is putting in on the other side of it? If y'all
Yeah.
both making the same amount of money, is that like if dad is making buku money, this is where it's never going to be 50-50 in your mind of like that. It's got to be 50-50 in terms of like effort and time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if dad is making mad
That's what I'm
money,
saying.
if dad's making mad money,
That's where men get it twisted because they think it's because of the money. And I hear
Nah.
that.
I think we simply don't understand.
Stand it. Oh,
why?
That's good.
I
It's a
mean,
real thing we really don't understand.
That's good. But
I think-
I would agree.
I mean, because it's like unless you really
Huh?
say like we're going to both like pay half of the bills, split them down the middle, and I'm giving 50% of this and you're giving 50% of that. I am taking the children on, I'm picking the children up on Monday
That
through
sounds like a
Wednesday.
horrible
and then
relationship.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
sounds like a horrible relationship.
I mean, that's
sounds like a business deal. Sounds awful.
exactly. That's not real life. So
Life,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. 50-50 is like it depends. It's like picking up the slack. It's doing this stuff that you have to do to try to keep your
It's the way you
relationship.
guys feel about each other, love
Yeah.
each other, and the understanding that you have. I hate the concept of 50-50, actually. I really do. I can't stand the concept of it.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
that's what I'm
You know
saying.
you got to help your man out with this. You know you got to do this. You guys just kind of vibe. It's not
And
one
that's-
person taking advantage.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
What part
I
of
agree.
it? What put?
The financial part a lot.
So if he makes less money than you,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that.
you and T-Rob together,
Yeah,
and he made less money than you,
yeah,
right? But he had more time at the house.
yeah.
What happens then?
To me, I think that that's a 50-50 relationship. If that it has to be like
I
that.
don't think she would go for that.
For what? Say that part again. Say that part.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
And so I would take on just a bigger role at the house,
Mm-hmm.
even because you'll be putting in more financial.
Yeah.
Would you go for that? I don't think you would go for that.
Probably. Can I say this?
Yeah,
Because I don't have time to do a lot of things. And if there was a
Yeah.
man, as long as his money, if he was making less than me, but his money was, let's say his money was contributing to all the utilities, cable,
mm-hmm.
food, gas and electric, you know what I'm saying? Little shit around the house that he get, whatever. That's a big bill. So even if it's
Yeah.
not financially, that shit that I don't have time.
He just
Like how much less? Come on.
You make 80,
Okay.
Mhm.
you bring it home 40.
Okay.
We might could do something with that.
I
That's
mean,
still
I think that's
120.
all right. It's
That's
a
still
big
120
difference.
a year.
It is a big
it is.
difference, but I think again we're neglecting the other,
other
part
part.
of it.
He's got the
Like,
household. I come
if
in the
he-
food cook. He do this. He could get the kids earlier for me.
He's cooking some food, not all the time.
I mean,
well, if you
if-
lazy, no, then I'm not. That's for
He-
Listen, if he off, he got 4 days out the week.
yeah.
He cooking you 4 days out the week.
yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
That's great.
That's perfect.
That's great.
That's leftovers. That's all that.
Clean up the bathroom though.
Okay.
Not cleaning with the bathroom. He ain't washing dishes.
Okay.
I mean, do we got kids? Because somebody washing these motherfucking dishes. You know what I'm saying? Somebody washing these motherfucking dishes.
Every relationship is different.
I think we have to. Yeah, of course, every relationship is different. So that's why the conversation of
It's
the
personal.
conversation of 50-50 is always
personal.
ridiculous. And normally, to me, that's when men get that have been jaded in relationships by women that feel like they're supposed to foot the bill all the time. They like to, kind of pompously put out that conversation about like, well, what's 50-50 because women blah blah blah. And it's like, nah, it's like it's just like you can't put a price on fucking delivering a goddamn baby and nursing it back and nursing the baby and being in the house and washing the clothes and fucking, like, you can't put a price on that shit. You can't. I mean, I hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, but you can't. You really can't put a price on the stuff that mothers do all the time or women do. And just like you can't put the price on what a father that is in the house being active with their children, cutting the grass and doing the whatever, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That it's the same thing. It's the same thing. We have to work together.
Yeah, 50-50 isn't just something that's tangible, like just like money. It's everything. It's because a woman could be working. Like times are different. At one time, a woman was staying home all day and taking care of the household. And taking care of the household and running the household is not easy.
No, it's still not
running
easy
the
job.
man's
But
life,
if that's all that I have to do because you are, then yeah, all I have.
But and that's at that time was 50-50. You understand? Even if she didn't put in any finances, run the household. She's taking the kids to soccer. She's going to all the school meetings. She's a part of the PTA.
Right.
She washed the clothes. She makes sure your breakfast is cooked, your lunch. She sent you bread. That was still. She didn't have to work. He did. He went out in the field. He did whatever he did. So that's right. He made a beautiful lifestyle for his family and home for his family. So to reap the benefits, and she's still keeping it together, family. No, that's a 50-50, I guess.
50-50.
That's a lot. We don't want to measure it on dinner. I don't want to hear that bitch shit. If I hear that, I'm not beat. Don't ever ask to take me out to dinner. If you ever in your life want to take me out to dinner, you talking about going to stop playing with me. So I'm gonna put the disclaimer out right now. Don't ever play with me. I don't play those games. I don't care what you call it, but no.
It's a difference between a struggling household and a growing household.
Sure.
Yeah. So, and it's a difference between the people that's don't know way to do both.
Yeah.
You might be struggling now, but you're growing towards something.
Yeah.
And I feel like the only way we can grow towards something is a woman put in something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's more than just time.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
it's a different world.
It's a different time now.
I agree. That's what I was about to agree with you.
It's not the same. It was just the transitions of what 50-50 is, and you have to be in with the times. That's it.
So that's why dad has to put in a bit more effort on the back end if we're both responsible for working full-time jobs and doing all of these things in the household. That's why there has to be that. You know? Yeah.
You feel like my lady hating on me sometimes. I own multiple businesses.
Yeah.
So it seems like I'm working from home. So I don't really do as much strenuous work. So I make I'm making a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
Decent amount of money, right?
Sure.
And I'm able to pay for things. She still feels like I should come home and do the homework sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I think I should, but
yes,
you do.
Absolutely. Exactly. Absolutely. What do you mean you're not doing that?
I think I messed up with that because I'm like, you don't know what you're doing. You ain't doing it right. I'll do it.
You come home. So basically, my business is start after 4.
Okay.
So how I'm gonna be really here?
Listen, there has to be compromise. There has to be support. There's things that happen over the weekend.
But because you're a boss, you get to make
other
rules.
Things. You
You're
know what I'm
have
saying?
to
Exactly. And that's
make
the
a
same
square
thing
pocket.
that's the same thing a mom would have to do. We would have to make sure that we get a job in the middle of the time of the daycare because you can't not pick them up at this hour. So you gotta get the job for this time. It's just how it is. You make arrangements. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing I used to tell my son's father. Like, he always got my son on some every other weekend type of vibe, you know? So on a weekend that it was supposed to be his weekend and something was coming up for him for whatever reason, it landed on the weekend as his weekend, he started to ask me about like, oh, can he stay? Wait a minute. You got to make arrangements. Like, you need to figure out what you're going to do. This is your weekend. You never have to figure out arrangements any other time. There's mad stuff I got to do, and I got to figure out how I'm going to maneuver and where you're going to go and all of this. you need, figure it out. Dad, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it means to be a parent. And that's why it becomes difficult for women and mothers, especially when you're a single mother or you've been raised by a single mother and witnessed single mothers so long, do all of it. When you have the other person and they don't want to participate in those type of things, it becomes like disheartening. It does make you feel a kind of way. It does. It makes you resentful. Yeah. So I can see why a person would feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in this together. We both got to work. So that means we both got to parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Somebody said nothing is 50-50. Understanding and communication brings balance into a relationship household. Yeah, well, exactly. It's the understanding, right? It's the balance. It's the, you guys just kind of know. You flow off of each other. So if she's saying something, a woman is saying something over and over, like, well, you got to help with the homework and stuff. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. It's not a negative. It's actually a positive.
You know, twice a week. We don't even say every
just
damn
the effort
day,
being made. Women love that. Even if it's just like the one, and she sees the effort.
Word.
If you call like, oh babe, this is my day. I got to go help with the homework, right? Even if it's that, we're okay with that because we know this is something new for you. But we see you're putting in the effort, and even if you have to, like, we see you putting in the effort, and you guys are together, so. Do that. You know what I'm saying? We do that. She might put it on you even better that night. Like, hands, Danny. Oh, my bad. What you saying?
I used to say that about text messages.
Yeah. Oh, like, they get lost in translation.
Like no, not even that. I feel like when you're seeing somebody, right, and they could be doing anything. Like, they could be laid up with 2, 3, 4, 5 bitches. But if they text you like 10 seconds, hey, I miss you. You good. Like, in my mind, I was good for like hours. Like, I wasn't checking in. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss you too, baby. I'm on a cloud 9 about where I am in life. So if it would bother me when people don't respond to text messages or when they don't say anything just to kind of soothe that little savage beast in you, especially when you're like seeing a person or dating, it's just annoying because it literally takes less than a second to just be like, let this bitch calm down. I miss you too. Boom. I'm good. I'm home, you know?
Okay, we're starting to wrap up. Hi, guys. I'm so happy that you joined me again. Listen, you are here to see the beginning. Next week, we're going to be announcing the name, okay?
Yeah. Still let us know if you have some ideas for some names for this show, y'all. Thanks for joining me again on my Facebook. I don't know how I, like, cut my whole video off. I just clicked it off by accident and did it over, so it's okay. But so mad people came back, so thanks so much for joining me back over here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's your girl, Concrete, also known as the Pink Elephant. What's good?
Pink Elephant
troll babies out here.
Troll babies.
I make sure I'm gonna be back. Tell me what y'all like. Tell me what y'all dislike. Whatever. Come at me. You know I take constructive criticism very well, baby. It's your girl.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know about a name, and from there we'll be good. Thanks, Louie.
Thanks, Louie.
Appreciate it. Thanks, names.
What we got going on? 10,000 hours. The network, baby.
Yep. That's us. Peace.